Hello everyone, welcome back to Gatezeal Diary. Currently, I am covering the computer network subject. In recent weeks, I took a few CN tests from the Gatezeal Institute, which we are going to analyze today. The first test is CN Test 1. In this test, I got 26.68 out of 40. It's an average level mark. There are many areas I need to improve apart from the syllabus, like handling lengthy calculations, memory-based one-mark questions, improving high conceptual knowledge, and reducing silly mistakes. Up to 20 seconds on question 3, I made a silly mistake. It was an error in my reading and approach. I thought the given value was a code word, but it was actually a data word. It's a very basic level mistake. Next is question 5. This is a conceptual mistake and a gap in my knowledge. CRC is used for burst error detection only, not for correction. Option A is wrong. Option C is the correct answer, but I didn't choose it. For question 8, I got the correct received value of 0.9999. But in calculating the final answer, I made a mistake. I did 128 multiplied by 0.9999 instead of 0.999 to the power of 128. This is also a basic level mistake. Question 11 required a lengthy calculation. I did everything correctly, but at the end, I forgot to round off the value. I got 1.47%, and the question asked for 1 decimal place, so I entered 1.4%. The correct answer was 1.5%. In question 13, I made a mistake with option D. If the numerator is bigger than the denominator, the value should be greater than 1, meaning the percentage should be greater than 100. Since max efficiency is only 1, this option is clearly wrong, but I still chose it. Another silly mistake. Next, question 14. I made a mistake by choosing option B. My entire approach went wrong here. That is all for the first test. The next test is CN Test 2. In this test, I made many mistakes. I got 19.68 out of 40 overall, which is a below average score. Let's analyze it. In question 6, I made a value substitution mistake. I got 0.5 multiplied by 1 over e, which equals 0.184. This value is the same in the Feruzan book, but here they substituted a 4-digit number, changing the final value slightly between 9.197 and 9.200. However, the GATE exam will usually give a range for these types of questions. Question 8 is about slotted aloha. Collision occurs with a full overlap, but the question specified a partial overlap. I saw the word overlap and assumed collision, so I marked it correct. That was a mistake. For question 11, my approach was wrong. I used the wrong method for a particular node. Generally, you need to multiply the 5 by any succeeding node. The rest of my steps were correct. Question 14 was a highly basic mistake. I successfully found that the intermediate router and source have different transmission times. But when calculating, I used the source transmission time of 0.8 for both. The router transmission time was actually 8, which caused a gap of 7.2 milliseconds in my final answer. For question 15, option C says it forwards based on the destination MAC address. I know a bridge forwards using a MAC address, so I thought it was right. but the question gave the source MAC address. Questions 16 and 18 revealed conceptual gaps. I need to accept these as concept mistakes and improve. I also made a mistake on option B in question 19. Question 20 was completely new to me, so I need to review what that concept is. The next test is CN Test 3. In this one, I got 30.68 out of 40. Let's review it. While approaching question 1, I forgot that R5 is also a neighbor to R1, so I incorrectly gave 8 as the answer. For question 3, I took a route of 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. But the actual shortest time route is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It was a visual mistake. In question 8, I forgot to analyze what the question was exactly asking. In question 15, I made a mistake in fragmentation because I got a little confused about what the MTU value was in that context. That is all from this test. Overall, across all 3 tests, the conclusion is that my conceptual knowledge is there, but basic silly mistakes are holding my score back. Thank you for watching, and bye. Want to avoid these silly mistakes? Hit subscribe and let's crack Gate together.